Since the Vancouver Canucks joined the NHL in 1970, they have been jinx with never ever selecting the #1 overall draft lottery.
Toronto got it! Shit, what happened there? What Toronto got? What did they get? What did Toronto get?
Toronto just won.
Huh?
They just got first.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, they're still hopeless, doesn't matter. Can they show that the Sandine or whatever, the stage is managed? Shit! Fix! It's a fix! Fix. Always a fix. Toronto got first. No, they're fifth worst team.
Yeah, but were they in the playoffs?
No, they first. See, now that's why they showed his face. It's a jinx. It's a fix. I think it's fixed. There's no way Toronto should be getting first. It's a fix. It's a fix.
Die-hard Canucks fans can drown their sorrows with some fix beer.
Ooh,
that's nice and refreshing. That's pretty good beer.
Don't let the Canucks curse get you down. Enjoy a nice meal.
Nice looking platter here. So you got some lamb, you got the chicken skewers. I think this is pork. You got the pita bread. Oh, you got some, what is that, sausage or something? There's some other kind of meat. Looks like a sausage in there. Oh, that's pretty good. Look at that, that's a nice platter. So they promised 3 kinds of meat, but they over-delivered. I think there's 5 or 6 kinds of meats here. Look at that, wow, that's good.
The only delivery the Canucks have given us is a lifetime of losing the Stanley Cup.
So in my opinion, they should put Pettersson back on the wing. He was really good on the wing. So when you put him on center, he has to forecheck the top center on the other team. So he's good defensively, but he's not going to score goals, not going to get assists because he's worried about the defensive part of the game. So if I was running the show, I would put him back on the wing, look for some solid centers, and then utilize them properly, right? They're wasting his talent. They also should get somebody to act as his bodyguard, just like Wayne Gretzky in the old days, because they knock him around. When you have star players, you got to protect them. And Canucks, you don't protect the star players, they get injured. And they have a small team last year. They need bigger players, like Los Angeles. They got big players, and they can bump and grind, and they don't break down as much. So that's what I would recommend. Hey, I'm in Vancouver's Chinatown. I'm going to Vancouver Canucks last season game. 2 years ago, they were tied for first place at the halfway mark of the season. This year, they're in last place. They really got steamrolled. So I got a Chinese steamroll. I couldn't even... It's game day and they ran out of egg rolls at the Newtown Bakery. That's how the egg rolls.
The Vancouver Canucks curse began in 1972 when the fans in Vancouver booed the Canadian team in the Canada-Russian series in 1972. The Vancouver Canucks cursed to never win a Stanley Cup because of the 2 hockey riots after Vancouver lost 2 Stanley Cup finals.
Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Bear captains!
Stand by for overtime!
Yeah! Win the last game of the year! Wow! Got a smile late with a rice roll! Rice roll. made of rice and water. Put it in a steamer. So you put the prawns in the middle. So there could be different fillings for these are prawn rice rolls. So this year the Canucks have been steamrolled. So that's why I'm having steamed rolls. A little bit of soy sauce mixture, soy sauce, sugar, and water. So you put this on the rice rolls, right? So I didn't bring any chopsticks or forks, so I'm gonna dump a little bit on there like that. You like that? There's prawns, there's the rice roll.
Canucks Nation, make some noise for yourselves here tonight!
Pretty good. I got a big pile, so this is pretty substantial. They got the filling in there. So this is for under $5, I think, because I got two things for under $10. The steamed rice rolls in the pile. So let's give this a try. Look at that, look at the filling on that. At least a quarter pound of meat. The ham, there's the duck eggs, Chinese sausages. This is probably the best substantial big pile in Vancouver. End of the season. We Canucks got steamrolled this year. We're in last place out of all the teams in the NHL. I'll tell you some of the things I would do for next season for the Canucks. Well, first, they got two first rounders. One would be the top 3 for sure. The other one would be Minnesota's pick, which is 20-something. I would package that first and a second or a third, get a higher pick, like a top 10, top 8. I think you can't trade players to get a top pick because nobody wants Vancouver players. So I would package a first rounder, that first rounder from Minnesota, with a second rounder, a third rounder, or whatever, and get a lower pick around top 10. That's what I would do. So the Sedin's supposed to pick they're supposed to pick the player. So I got a feeling the Sedin's are going to get involved in coaching or player development for the Canucks next season.
What's his position now?
They're not associated with Canucks. I think they were with the Abbotsford for a while. But they're going to be, I'm pretty sure they're going to be doing coaching or player development for Canucks next year. Because you got a lot of young players coming up. They want to make sure they're developed properly. So get back some of the culture from before when they were playing. So that's what I predict anyway.